right, it's early Saturday morning and we are here at the KCC or Kapiolani Community College Farmers Market. As you can tell, it's a pretty big deal. This is one of the biggest farmers markets I've ever seen, and it only happens on Saturday mornings.
It is so busy you can't even park, and now there are lines everywhere, and they wanted cash, the ATM ran out of money. It's crazy. I expect the prices to be insane. Let's see. We don't have a farmers market this big in Seattle, which is the crazy thing. So Seattle has 4.5 million people in the metro, and Oahu has like 1 million or so. They beat us in the farmer market game, which I'm very surprised to see. Strawberry mochi.
Oh boy. Acai bowls.
Hawaiian chocolate, fried dough, mushroom farm. Very cool. Gorgeous flowers, look at that. Nuts, nuts, nuts. Look at how many times it says it. Here's the Kona Coffee, and they have a cold brew, so I'm gonna buy this. The line is smaller. Good morning. I would like a cup of coffee. Are those warm in here?
This is hot coffee, and then we also have great iced cold brew.
Yeah, one of these, please. Got my Kona Coffee. We're moving on, looking around. Any impressions so far?
I really like how a lot of the food booths not only sell food that you can take home, but they also sell food that they make and prepare here so you can actually eat it.
Oh, look, our favorite coffee from the Big Island.
Oh, you could have gotten that
I could have, yeah. In a very wasteful move, I threw away my other coffee because I didn't like it. And we came across one that we really do, the Kau.
So this is Iconic Coffee Plantation. They're located over on the Big Island, over in the Kau region, which is where a lot of the best coffee in Hawaii and possibly even the whole world is grown. Starbucks even has one of their premium coffee brands is from Kau region.
Yeah, so normally when you get a cold brew like I did, it's like really bitter, but this one is sweet without any sugar. Like that's how the coffee in the Big Island is. It's amazing. All that volcanic soil and the cloud forest make it so it's actually sweet.
I went for something totally different, so I'm actually breaking my no coffee rule, and I got coffee Jello, which I've never had before, and it comes with some whipped cream, so I'm gonna have to mix it up here.
This is a big moment because Suzi hasn't had coffee ever since she got pregnant, and by now her child is 1, so it's almost been 2 years.
It's almost been 2 years, yeah. Little bits of Jello that are coffee flavored. It doesn't taste too strong, which is nice, but it might hit me later.
Oh, that is delicious.
Yeah, this is really good.
Very thick and creamy.
This is so good, by the way, this coffee Jello.
Yeah.
This is really good.
This too.
Yeah, in Japan, man, it's everywhere.
Oh, really? They're buying it?
The coffee you first bought was this booth here, right? Not this one.
It was down
Kind of in the
there.
corner.
Cake booth, right?
Maybe so.
Yeah.
It said Kona Coffee, but it wasn't kind of bitter.
I don't think that's Kona, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going
Questionable,
on.
huh?
There. We're actually, oh, you said you went to our farm. Yeah, we're a real farm.
Yeah, we know about you guys.
All right,
Yeah.
mahalo. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's so good.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We love farmers market so much these days. We make like an event out of it.
It's true. But especially this one. This is a really big one.
Yeah, it's one of the best I've
We
seen.
could try to eat everything here, and I don't think we could even get through half of it.
No.
Takoyaki. Next up is the Thai Lao Express. That's interesting.
Oh, that looks good too, the satay. Here we have tropical fruit.
So we've got lychee for $10 a bag, lilikoi, $5 a bag, longan, which is kind of like a smaller version of lychee, $10 a bag, soursop, $4 a pound, pineapple, $5 each. Not bad.
I got mangosteen at the insane price of $18 a pound, which they told me after the fact. Pretty ridiculous. So when I had these in Bali last time, it was 6 years ago, and I missed them. I haven't had them since, so I sacrificed my wallet here. But I cannot get them in Seattle. And in Bali, I had a giant bag for like $1, and I brought them all over the island because I couldn't eat them. There were so many, so I'll have some to remember that. Look at the line here for abalone.
So it's Kona Abalone. So you can see that the Big Island is definitely representing here with the coffee, the abalone, maybe some other things, but those two things I've definitely seen pretty prevalent here. So our first bite of the day is coming from Big Island Abalone, which is over from Kona. And so abalone they kind of look like giant mussels or clams, and we got the mixed flavor. So it's 3 different flavors here. You see how it's kind of like stuck to the shell there. There we go. Very garlicky. It's grilled, so it's kind of soft, but not too hard, but still very chewy.
Yeah. Crispy garlic, I like that. First time I'm having abalone, it's very good.
Ginger sauce.
Same thing your mom made in the sandwich last night.
Yeah, definitely miso. Those are one of my favorite shellfish just because they're so meaty. And when they're cooked right, they're really soft though. They have really, really good flavor.
3 clams was $19, so they're destroying my wallet so hard here. But where else you gonna get abalone, you know?
Next to that we have Hawaii style chili.
Shrimp. That too is very good. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. There's tomatoes. Oh, we may have to get some of those.
Oh yeah, also from Big Island.
I was buying some tomatoes from the Big Island Deliciousness, and you won't believe what Julian did. Behind my back, he reached and he stole 4 tomatoes, like a bunch on the vine. And then I took 3 of them off him, but he was clinching and eating one already, so they let him have it for free. Well, this is Julian after his crime spree. Oh, he's ashamed. No.
That's okay, baby.
He's hiding. There had to be poke, but we have had a lot of poke. So they know what's up with the Brazilian cheese bread, Hawaiian ginger ale, and mocktail.
Okay, so we're walking into this fruit and vegetable stand here to kind of get an idea of what the cost of living might be if you're buying your produce or your vegetables.
So some are cheap, like papaya here.
Papaya is actually grown pretty plentifully here, so it's $1.79 a pound. Apple bananas, which are actually my favorite type of banana because they're small and really sweet. These are almost $2 a pound.
Daikon is cheap, $1.50
Yeah.
each. Avocado, $3, same as mainland.
Oh, these are different avocados.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting. Ooh, kabocha, $2 a pound.
That's good.
Julian loves kabocha.
Bell pepper, 2 for $2.50 is not bad.
Yeah, $2.50 a bag. It was $1 at the Malama Market per lime, so that's a decent deal. Cabbage, $1.19 a pound.
This place in particular has great prices.
Yeah, really. Green lettuce, $3 a pound for nice romaine
Pit
lettuce.
Farm, they say. I wonder where they're based. Temperate and tropical produce is pretty awesome. Hi, where is your farm located? On this island?
Yeah.
I see, very cool. Thank you.
So I stopped to get a sugarcane drink. They're chopping it and juicing it right in front of us. And so I thought this was pretty good to try because sugarcane has a long history here in Hawaii. My great-grandmother even came over from Japan to work on the sugar plantations. But yeah, it's really relevant to try some sugarcane here. I got the lilikoi version, so let's give that a try. Oh, that's delicious. Definitely get a really strong taste of lilikoi that was really fresh, that they were putting it in the bottom and just mixing it in with the sugarcane juice that they were juicing right there. We split up to divide and conquer and get more food. So what did you get?
I got a hot dog. They had a lot of kinds with a lot of sauces. I got pineapple sauce on a Portuguese sausage, I think.
Okay.
They said the top seller is called King Kong, but it felt really wrong to eat King Kong sausage. So I got this one, which is smaller.
I got a Saigon breakfast banh mi from the Pig and the Lady. So we've got a booth from Pig and the Lady, which is a really well-known modern Vietnamese restaurant here in Chinatown.
Is the pig and the lady? I thought it was
Yeah.
the pig lady.
No, the Pig and the Lady.
Oh, I see.
This looks pretty good. Like this is like a giant banh mi. It has char siu, which is that sweet Chinese sausage, as well as some pate, runny egg, and some other stuff that I can't even remember. But this is going to be delicious.
Yeah, let's eat. Cilantro pineapple. It's a bit like a tropical taco.
Got my banh mi here. I'm going to give it a bite. The bread is very crispy if you like your crispy toasted bread. Inside is really nice. I like that it's a runny egg to give it some sauce, but then they also added their own kind of sweet, slightly spicy sauce to it. Yeah, solid banh mi. Part of my banh mi fell over, and Julian went for the cilantro. He's actually giving it a try. I think it's his first time eating cilantro. Yeah, you like cilantro? You don't think it tastes like soap? That's good.
Slow cooked meat here. Corned beef, pork, shiitake, short ribs, taro. Okay, what we have here is slow cooked pork with mushrooms. It looks like the traditional way in a leaf. Nice. It's cooked for 5 hours, they said. Flavor is good.
This is actually one of my favorite Hawaiian foods, which is like a pork lau lau. So it's steamed or smoked in a tea leaf. So it gives you a pretty unique flavor. All right, big chunk of pork. So soft. It's a little bit subtle in the flavoring because the whole point is to really taste that tea leaf with it. And you can actually eat the tea leaf even.
Yeah, the tea leaf is actually my favorite part.
Yeah, I love it. This is one of my absolute favorite ways to eat meat.
Okay, we're on the way out of the Honolulu Farmers Market.
We spent almost 2 hours here.
That's good.
That's how much we liked it.
That's good. And I still have that lingering flavor of the tea pork. I like that tea flavoring. I hope we can find tea leaves to try that trick at home. We are going home and we want to give you some closing impressions.
So yeah, that was one of the biggest and busiest and perhaps best farmers market that I've ever been to, between the ones that we've been to in Belize and Seattle and even here in Hawaii. I think, yeah, this is one of the best.
I would have to agree. And the foods are exotic for people that live north in the temperate climate zones. But you do get both. You know, you get temperate foods, tomatoes, onions, garlic, whatever, but you also get all the tropical stuff. Now, the prices are extremely high for most things, but some things are quite reasonable, so you can be selective and buy that way.
Yeah, so the thing about this market, actually most farmers markets these days, is that it's not just fruits and produce and things that you would take home to cook. They also sell pre-cooked foods that you can just come and eat. And so, but if you do that, then yes, there is a bit of a premium price on those goods. But it's a really nice way to try a bunch of different things that you may not have tried before.
Yeah, and then I hear many people come to Hawaii and they're kind of recoil in shock about the prices. You have to remember, first of all, it's still the richest country in the world. You know, you're not in a third world country when you're coming here, even though it's a tropical island. And second, it is a tropical island, so everything has to be imported almost, except the few things that are made here. And just the cost of living here is crazy. That's why it's so expensive. So with that said, we're gonna move on to the next adventure.